Greetings, you beautiful multi-dimensional badasses. Welcome to day 12 of the Awaken the Multidimensional Badass Within Challenge. Beautiful. So we've been working with the heart chakra, and yesterday you received a beautiful 12D heart chakra template activation, opening you up to even more of your own brilliance and your own divinity. And the heart chakra is where we really start to shift into our multidimensionality, into our divinity. The lower chakras were very much about our physical body and who we are in the world, who we think we need to be, how do we need to act, right? What do I do? How do I behave? What is my relationship with my physical body? What is my relationship with money, food, all of this stuff that's very physical and tangible. And it's through the portal of the heart, and then tomorrow as we move into the bridge of the throat, that we really start to expand beyond the physical, beyond just the tangible, what's here, what's right in front of us, what's solid, what can we touch, right? This is where we start to expand into more multidimensionality, yes, but especially to awakening your divinity, because it's through the heart and through the breath, through the element of air, as we breathe and we become present and we drop our attention and our energy out of our mind and into our hearts, that we truly wake up to our 5D soul, non-physical beings, our inner beings that are part of us, right? If you're still doing this and you've made it this far, I think we can all agree that you're more than just a physical being, right? You're more than just a body, you're more than just a mind. And traditionally we've been taught to exist in the world like we're either just this body or just this mind. And this is where we really start to step into and embody the truth that we're so much more, that we are just but a simple fractal, a piece of our true self, which is our soul. And our soul is hanging out up there in 5D, in the fifth dimension, right? Our beautiful higher self. And then beyond that, our oversoul and our soul families are up there in the non-physical. And for those of you that are already energetically sensitive and have always kind of been energetically sensitive, you're going to notice a quickening and an expanding of your gifts and your powers. And that's why it's really important as we move into the upper chakras to stay very grounded. For those of you that you're newer to this, as you open up your heart and you open yourself up to your 5D soul self, just remember to stay grounded. Staying grounded is a really important aspect of opening your channel and opening up to your divinity and your multidimensionality. Because it's very easy, especially those of us who have struggled with being physical, it's very easy to just be like, oh, I just like it up here in my bliss body. I'll just hang out here all the time. And if we walk around with our hearts wide open all the time before we've learned to really manage energy, it can be a bit shocking. You have permission to shut that down at any time. If you're going into places where you know you're going to be facing challenging things, or you're watching challenging or violent movies or shows, shut it down. You don't have to be open all the time. Okay, so that's number one. Number two about today is really about turning this into a beautiful daily practice, bringing your divinity into your everyday mundane life. So how can you, my question for you today is, how can you honor and connect with your divinity? How can you recognize your divinity, your heart-centered soul self in each day of your life? I want to hear practical things, sustainable things that you're ready, able, and willing to do on a daily basis. If it's yoga, cool. If that's something you're going to do. If it's meditation, great. If it's your cards or your crystals or your art, awesome. But are you willing to take time each and every day to connect with that activity, do that thing, and use it as a portal to connect with and recognize your divinity? And if you're stuck and you feel like you need help finding ways that are practical that you can do that, reach out in the group and I'll help you find some things. I'll help you discover some things. And this is beautiful. This is where you really start to shift and ascend. So buckle up, stay grounded. Remember, you can shut down, you can close it down at any time. You don't have to be wide open all the time. Open yourself, but yes, also use your discernment. You use your discernment. This is your energy and your field. You get to manage it. And if you have any questions, reach out. Be wild, be you. Have it all.